the way the 1-inch punch develops power is, I should say, the way you develop power for the 1-inch punch is the power starts from the ground and travels up the body using the major muscle groups. Where most jabs or punches that you see in martial arts or boxing are from the arm, the 1-inch punch literally starts from the rear leg and goes through the hip. The shoulder is then activated, and the very last part of the punch is a snap through at the bottom two knuckles as the wrist snaps upward. So the way we measure a 1 inch is, just basically touching the knuckle of your pointer finger to the chest. This is not a 1-inch punch. This is too far away. You're starting from a knuckle, and the arm should be completely relaxed so that you're not tense. And that allows the body to flow and to snap and everything. So when the punch starts, the rear heel literally snaps around and should be kind of in alignment with, or close to alignment with the lead foot. That drives the hip into the punch, and as the hip goes forward, the shoulder goes forward, and right at the very end, it's a chain reaction. The bottom two knuckles snap upward and drive through. The way this works is it has to be timed. So it's something that has to be practiced so that the timing is leg, hip, shoulder, knuckles. But it shouldn't look like that. It should be very fast from here and back. And the way you practice this is you start with just the bottom knuckles, so you get used to this. And you have a target. You can use a heavy bag. You can use a person with a focus glove. And you just practice the snap from here, just the arm. Then you practice adding the shoulder. Okay. Once you have the shoulder, you add the hip. And once you have the hip, you add the foot. And this starts from the foot, however, and goes in reverse order. Okay, the short 1-inch punch is, to me, the most realistic way to do this. The one where you send them flying looks better for demonstration purposes, and it does hurt. It does have a lot of power to it, but there's more push in it than pop. Okay, and also we're wanting to throw these on the end of our punches, and so to get that kind of launch, for me to throw this at the end of a jab, I'd have to step close and try to jab like this, and it's really not realistic in a fight when this punch is flying. What you want to do is have it right on the end, and that's where the power is anyway. So I'm going to demonstrate the way it looks when you just pop, and again, he's not going to fly as far, but he's going to feel it more inside. Okay, so again, notice my arm isn't bent very much, and you're going to notice it's a much quicker twist of the hip, and it's a quick pop and recoil rather than a deep shove. Okay. Okay, and when you hit with the jab like that, with that punch right on the end of it, that's how JKD has a knockout jab. That's how people in Jeet Kune Do, I should say, develop a knockout jab if they know how to do this. You want to cause that little snap of the knuckles right on the end, the extension of the arm, the shoulder, but just you're not aiming quite as deep. And it's done the same way. You can learn by really trying to launch the person and then just shorten it up a little bit and pop it. You can do this on your cross as well. Most people don't know, but most of the time we turn our cross over, so it's not always as effective. For some reason, the cross it feels better for most people on a horizontal fist, but you can throw it as a chung choi or a straight punch with the bottom two knuckles snapping up like on a cut or so on. So practice with the long or the deep one first to really get that feeling of explosive forward power. And then just start to shorten it up until you can really make it pop. And your partner should be able to tell you if they feel it. Do you feel it?
I feel it.
Okay. So he's being paid to say that. But when you pop that, it really makes the person feel it, like kind of in the solar plexus, all it kind of spreads out. So that's what you're looking for.